have some comments and some videos from fans
Oh,
of
cool.
yours.
Cool.
So yeah, we got some fans they've said some memories that they've had with you guys, and you can kind of read them out loud and go through it.
Was actually amazing. Sum 41, you guys played With Me Too, which was mine and my wife's first dance song at our wedding. We get that one a lot. We will never forget that moment. Thank you. Yeah, that song, for some reason, With Me, turned into the wedding song. All of a
Oh
sudden.
yeah, so like a common thing.
Oh, and when we play it live, everyone's making out and dancing and crying and I don't know.
That's beautiful.
But when we released it, it wasn't really like that. That happened over time.
Yeah.
Like people started finding that song, and we actually played differently live than we recorded it. We played a little slower, so maybe that's why.
Did you change it because of that?
No, we just changed it because we wanted to. And then all of a sudden I think people liked that version and then started. But I think at weddings, that version's not released, so they have to play the other version.
Oh, okay.
But everyone wants us to release the acoustic version.
Yeah, why not?
We should.
You can keep swiping
Oh,
a few
yeah.
more.
Okay, this is from Road to the Sound. One of the best nights of my life. You guys were the first band I ever saw live about 22 years ago. A month later, I'd started a band and have no stop performing since. You will be missed.
Definitely
Thank
a
you.
musician.
You guys
Thank
heard
you.
that a lot, that you've started bands or like helped people start careers?
It's that to me is one of the biggest compliments because I mean that's why we started. You know, that's why Derek and Steve started Sum 41. That's why I started playing music, because I was influenced by bands that I loved and loved listening to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you, Rode.
Let's see. Thank you, Sum 41. Thank you for being there during the toughest times of my senior year, for saving me with your music. 3 years later, when I finally saw you live, singing the songs that once played on repeat in my headphones, my eyes filled with tears. Oh, that's nice. This is the thing about this tour too, is that we've seen a lot of tears, because especially on our last song or something, when Derek, he'll say like a thank you speech and you see people crying, and I have to like look away.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, we still got to play here.
I'm still working right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch over we have some videos that were also sent in.
Listening to Sum 41, it's been about 2 decades now. It got me and my friends together. We are covering a lot of their songs during jamming sessions. It actually got me, one of those bands that were the biggest inspiration. They got me listening to a lot more punk music, punk rock, emo, and I believe that my most favorite moment with Sum 41 is obviously just watching them live here in Singapore, and that turned out to be the farewell tour. In Singapore, we don't really get a lot of these bands coming on, so whenever we get great bands like Sum 41, we just grasp onto the opportunity to watch them live. And even though the venue unfortunately wasn't one that we were hoping for, with space to mosh and everything, they had seats, it was like a theater setting, but we made best use out of what we have. And because it wasn't a normal way to hold a punk rock show, it was more fun, like us standing on the seats and jumping around and just going absolutely crazy. Sum 41 got me and my friends together from a very young age, got me through my darkest times in my teenage lives, and I'm just glad to be still listening to them today, still so relatable. And well, I wish you guys all the best in your future endeavors, but honestly, thank you for leaving this legacy behind, and thank you for your music. We all truly appreciate it, and we hope to see you again. Ciao.
Man, that although of course it's an individual story and a beautiful take, it's like that perfectly kind of sums up what it's like to watch a fan while we're playing in Singapore. Yeah,
I'm surprised they had seats. I was hearing that. I was like, what?
Yeah, it did happen. Yeah, there were a lot of seats in that venue. We got back together with our original promoters in Singapore, which was the shining light of the whole night, which was really cool. They brought us over originally, and we played in was it the Prime Minister?
Or Prime Minister or President's, like his...
Yeah.
it's like playing at the White House or something.
Yeah, it was the top dude's lawn. And he didn't understand that it was a punk rock band.
Okay.
So halfway through the set, more and more military started rolling in and telling our drum tech oh, this has to stop. He doesn't like it. This is not good.
What did
like
he
2002
expect it was going to be?
100%.
Yeah. I think he thought we were I don't know, Simon and Garfunkel or something.
Or
something. Yeah.
Okay, I have one
we've always had a
more
great
for
history
you
with Singapore.
guys.
Hey y'all, my name is Adrian. I live outside of Austin in a town called Cedar Park. As far as favorite memories for Sum 41 go, I thought my wife and I going and catching y'all in 2023 with Offspring and Simple Plan was pretty cool. But when we realized that that was going to be the last go around, we knew we had to take the kids. Music is key in our home. We listen to music every day, damn near around the clock, with pop punk and heavy rotation and Sum 41 towards the top. So when we told our 6-year-old, hey, we're going to take you to the show and it's going to be different and you're going to see these guys, and really for the last time, it was huge. I've never seen a kid overcome with so much emotion. He was belting along all the songs. He was just dancing in the aisles, and towards the end of the show, and I'll never forget, as the guys were coming off, they saw that he was like laughing and kind of dancing and having a good old time. Send security over with a bunch of pics, wave at him, thank him for coming out to the show. For me, I wish somebody actually did that for me growing up, and to see my kid be able to go through it and enjoy his first and only Sum 41 on the way out as they go out on top, I gotta say, as a dad, you guys really help reinforce what this is all about. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for being formative to my kids' memories, and we love you guys. We're gonna keep playing you as long as we can. Thanks.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It reminds me of my
just-
son. It reminds me of Max, yeah.
Yeah.
He loves concerts. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's one thing at our concerts, like seeing young kids, like that young, singing our songs. That's wild, because that's like, because our shows now are like, you'll see a 50-year-old next to a 12-year-old
Yeah.
singing the same songs, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you guys have surpassed like several generations, or been through so many
Yeah.
generations.
Yeah.
Your fans are so varied now.
Yeah.
And it's just something we never expected. So it's, especially that video and the way he phrased everything and said everything, that was really touching. And that's pretty beautiful. And so thank you.